Hello, welcome to Unit 10, Part 1. We're going to be looking at interest groups. So, interest groups' roots, theories, where they come from. There's pluralist theory. And the idea is that political power is distributed among diverse and competing groups. So, there are groups of people out there, they pull together, and political power is distributed amongst them, right? And interest groups then, another part of the theory, as a disturbance theory, they form through a change in the political system. So something happens that causes people to get upset or involved, and that's when you get an interest group. Right? And because of this, they say all groups are therefore represented. And so there are your three groups. You got social movements, the mainstream media, and the community, and power through all of them. Right. Transaction theory. Public policies are the result of narrowly defined exchanges among political actors. In other words, interest groups, politicians, companies, unions, whatever, are all working, and these little exchanges are where you get your public policy from. Right? When it comes to interest groups, there are a lot of them out there, and a lot of people don't join them because they're not interested. But the other part is, it doesn't make much sense for an individual to join a group if they can get the benefits at no cost. That's known as the free rider, right? One of the biggest ones in the country is the AARP. Let's see, American Association of Retired People. So for older Americans, a lot of people join it, and they're one of the biggest in the country. However, why join it? A lot of the stuff that they get, everybody gets as they get older. So why join the group if you're going to get the benefits anyway? And that's known as the free rider. Right? Kinds of organized interest. Well, there are public interest groups. All right. And public interest groups are seeking a collective good, maybe to clean up the environment, to reduce pollution, to get a stop sign in at an intersection because a lot of people are getting killed there because of bad driving or it's dangerous. Those are all public interest groups. All right. The thing about public interest groups, they do not selectively or materially benefit from the membership. Everybody is supposed to benefit whenever they reach a goal. Right. Government units are interest groups, state and local governments, because they compete for grants and other monies. The federal government offers money, so the state and local governments are looking for it. Sometimes they need money for roads, other types of internal improvements, so they are lobbying the federal government for money for that. Economic interest groups promote the economic interests of their members, and so the people who are members do benefit from this interest group, this type of interest group. Right? Historically, they are the largest groups, and the largest of them in that have been business groups, labor organizations, and farmers groups. Right? And that pretty much covers everybody, though, when you look at it. Right? Generally speaking, they are the most fully and effectively organized. Right? And then they will form PACs. These are political action committees, right? They have to be licensed, but they are officially licensed fundraising organizations. And it's their job to raise money to participate in politics on behalf of those different groups. Right? PACs do not have formal members, right? Just contributors. Right? So they're not looking for you to join. They're just asking you to send some money in so they can spend it on what they see is necessary in politics.